300 ounces of silver comes walking in the door. We'll let you know what happened with this one, my friends. Help me out with the thumbs up. That really helps get the videos out to more and more people. Don't forget about the Pinbacks giveaway. I'll put a link in the comment section below. If you're not yet signed up yet, you might want to tap on that link after this video is done. Go watch that one. Enter the giveaway. Everybody is going to have a shot to win here. Let's get into it right now. 300 ounces of silver comes walking into the door. They were all Sunshine Mint rounds. These are not the ones that came. These are the ones that I own outright. I've had these for a while. They were all from the same year too. Actually, 1990. The old style. I love the style of the Sunshine Mint rounds. These don't really milk spot, my friends. The vintage stuff is pretty gosh darn good. So how this one expired was, we get a call from another coin shop. That other coin shop was not too interested in the coins, but this guy had them in cherry boxes. Wooden, they were all standing up like this in a cherry box. He had boxes of 50 of them, all encapsulated. He was more interested in the boxes himself than the silver. So this guy said, well, I'm not going to just sell you the boxes. I need some help of finding another coin shop or pawn shops willing to pay me a fair price, and I'll sell you the boxes. We weren't interested in the boxes. Okay, the boxes were not, they were okay. I mean, they weren't top notch, but they were up there, okay? I'll leave it as that. So this other guy was an older guy, was selling off the medals. And he says, I am 92 years old. You need to either give me directions how to get there or take me down yourself. He says, the coin shop's right down the street, sir. He says, I ain't driving. He says, okay, I'll just take you in my car. Leave your car here. I'll take you in my car. Told his staff, I'll be right back. So I told the other coin shop, yeah, bring him in. So he brings him in. I'm looking at him. Of course, we got to test everything first. You know, he didn't do, the other shop did not do any testing at all. He said, he just told him that he just wants the boxes and not really interested in the silver at this time. He's got too much. So we had to test everything. Everything checked out just fine. We made him offer. They're vintage. We offered him $1 over spot. Guy loved the price. All right, he absolutely loved the price. And then another guy walks in before we got the deal really done, and he saw all these coins, not coins, they're rounds. Excuse me, they're rounds. All the rounds sitting on the desk behind the counter. He asked another worker, are those for sale? And she said, not yet. Hang on, give us a few minutes here. Let's finish this transaction with this and see if it works out. We were able to buy them. Now, at this point, I had no idea another guy was asking about these. No idea whatsoever. So, we got the deal done with the first guy. He was happy, got him a check. The other coin shop was happy. He got the boxes back, drove them back. He paid him up for the boxes. The guy is tickled pink. The other coin shop called me up and said, thank you very much. I had a customer that needed these boxes. He was willing to pay me $55. I offered the guy $42 each for these boxes because this is exactly what this guy wants. And he says, I paid up for the boxes because I knew I could make a little bit on the back end. Look, we're all trying to do the right thing. Try to help each other out. Sometimes coin shops have to work with coin shops. No, maybe they will throw me a bone one day too, back. Threw him a bone? Yeah, we would have bought it anyways. So we got that deal done. Paid him $1 over spot. And so I'm out. So I'm putting them back in a basket. And she says, how much are you going to ask for these? The other worker says, I'm going to ask $350 over spot. I said, they're vintage. I said, that's what I'm going to offer them for. And the other guy says, well, if you take them all, how about if I take them all for $3 over? He heard the conversation between me and the other worker. I says, really? You're going to take them for $3 over spot? Every single one. I said, this one had a little bit of damage on it. I said, I'm just being honest with you. One had a little bit of damage, but we did pay up too. He says, that's fine. I'll take them all if you want to do $3 over spot. I says, okay. So I said, let me get them into the computer system. Let me print a sticker. I says, they're gone. I said, but they're yours. At least this other guy had enough respect to wait till the transaction was done. All right, he waited. He was patient to let us get the transaction done. Let the guy get out the door. Let us have our conversation after that. And he overheard me. That's what I want was $325, $350 over spot. And he offered us $3 for everything. Fine, fine. I got $2 over spot. I'm happy. You know, I'm happy they went that quick. Sometimes you gotta move stuff from this, my friends. Yeah, the shop made a quick $600. But we put a lot of money into it too. You know, you just never know what's gonna happen. This is why you gotta keep visiting your coin shops. You never know what they're gonna have in next, my friends. You gotta keep visiting your local coin shops. This is why I say build a relationship with your local coin shops. I know I say that all the time, but it's the truth. I didn't know this other guy, but he had enough respect. And I told him, I said, I thank you for waiting to get this deal done. He says, no, I understand you guys are going to make money too. He says, I realize that. And I says, well, some people just don't get it. Some people think you can sell it at spot, buy it at spot, and you make all kinds of money. I guess that's what some people think. My friends, it don't work that way. And I know most of you folks get it. But every now and then, we get a troll that comes in, thinking he or she knows everything about silver and gold, and they just want to storm off on you. Fine. Thank you for the view. If you don't like this channel, go watch cartoons, go to Walmart, go buy yourself the game Candyland, and go have fun. Shops have to make money, and it's funny that people don't get mad at Walmart, CVS, Target when they sell some of their items for 80% over they bought it for. It just makes it blows my mind that there are people actually think coin shops make a ton of money. It's mind-boggling. We don't. We work on a very small profit margin. Sometimes you do okay. All right, sometimes you do okay. So it was a good day for the shop. People were good today. You know, I like these type of days where you don't have no crazy customers. You know, it was an upbeat day. Silver was up, gold was up a little bit. It's been an upbeat day. I mean, yeah, people were buying today. Yesterday was a whole different story. But it just gets me off guard when people come in after they see it tick up. They come in and we have to buy. This is why I say cost average. You know, cost average. Yesterday, I got 3 Morgan Dollars 1921s for about $32.50 on eBay. All right, I mean, Morgans, common dates, good shape ones. Probably extra fine to AU coins. The deals are out there. You just have to look. Speaking about deals, channel sponsor Pinbacks. You guys know them by now. Most of you folks know them by now. As of right now, as the recording of this video, Peace Dollars, random years, 40 or more. If you can folks afford this right now, I encourage you to pick them up. This is a hot deal right now. 40 or more, very good plus condition, random years, $32.50 each. And when I say random years, expect 22s, expect 23s, expect 24s. If you get anything better than that, you done good in those tubes. You done good. Very good plus condition. Yeah, I understand there's calls out there. You can get calls for less. There's another company out there selling for calls for more. So you got to shop around. If you want the beat up, banged up stuff, call stuff, that's fine. No problem. You're just not going to get good quality. You're not going to get a high quality silver piece when you're buying calls. Yes, it's silver weight. Me personally, when it comes to piece dollars and mortgage, this is me not trying to talk it up. This is how I tell the customers at the shop as well. I'm being honest with you folks. You're going to get a better bang later if you put a couple more dollars in each one for a little bit better condition, piece dollar or mortgage, even if they are common dates. You're going to get a little bit more bang for the buck on the return. That's all I can say on that. Keep them nicer. Keep them as they came in. And let them sit in your safe. That's all I can say. Thank you, channel sponsor Pinbacks, for bringing this deal to us. They extended it, my friends, this week. They're trying to help people out get more money. Well, not more money, more silver in your hands for less money. If you want to pay more, that's your business. You want to pay less, shop Pinbacks. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Brian, the two owners of Pinbacks. What else is going on? The Australian coins. My owner made me laugh today. We sold 4 more rolls of the Australian coins today. We sold a roll of the snakes. We sold a roll of the rabbits. We sold a roll of the kookaburras. Well, two rolls of kookaburras. Different years. 4 different people. People are happy with these. They're all sealed up, all in the plastic rolls, all backdated. Different prices, of course, depending on the year, depending how many were minted. You know, the whole scoop. Yeah, we're making 6.5% off that. Okay? We charge a very small fee for the cabinet space. And that's what we did. We're making 6. And the owner goes, damn, he says, I should just not sell my stuff and just charge everybody 6.5%, 7% commission. I'm doing a lot better than this 1% and 2% crap. He says, but no. He says, if people want to come in and they got a little bit cases like this, you know, he said, I got room for a couple more. So, I mean, you know, he's starting to venture out a little bit more trying to make a little bit more money for the shop. Hey, it brings people into the shop. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to get people. Now, I think not the Morgans, but the Australian coins these people have, they're asking too much. All right, I think $6 to $8 over spot on some of this stuff is a little pricey, especially for a 10-ounce kookaburra. But really, not really, because that's what I paid about $6.45 at the time over. But silver was a lot cheaper back then. I'm glad I got my kookaburras 10 ounces when I did. Yeah, silver was about $22, $23 an ounce. I was paying close to $28, $29 for an ounce. Look at them now, my friends. They're over $400. They're going $480. Yeah, a little high. You know, they're a little high. Depending on your deal on eBay too. But they're not our coins. We make note with that with everybody. This is a consignment offering. People want to pay for them, they can pay for them. We don't have them ourselves. We don't have anything Australian except for those milk spot coins that we got in the other the kangaroos that we have some BUs. That's the only other thing we have right now for Australian stuff. Everything else is gone. The gold's gone already. The other Australian stuff we got in, we can't keep it. We know we got buyers for it, and it is what it is. So they're going to the public's going to want to pay up for them. They like them so much, fine. But, you know, we wouldn't be selling it at our shop for that much over, I don't think. We have to see where the market's at. But it seems like people are not complaining too much with that. So with that being said, you know, the owner kind of made me laugh. He says, the heck with this. He said, He said, I'll just sell everything just by doing it this way. He says, I'll make more money. Well, sometimes yes, sometimes no. It's a new thing. The people are happy. They brought in more rolls this afternoon. They got paid out from yesterday's sales. Tomorrow, they will get paid out for today's sales. Cut them a check every day, 6 days a week. That's fine. We got no problems doing that. Hey, it could be a good business opportunity for them. They're trying to buy property around the state, along the coast. Beachfront property, and they're going to rent it out. So I think they're doing quite good for themselves. And I talked to the daughter more today, and she said, it's just me and my father left. My mother died, and I got no other brothers or sisters. I got 2 cousins out in California, and that's it. And they're from Australia too. But the kids were born here in the States. Their parents were born in Australia. Both of them were. And so that's what they're going to try to do with the money, is buy beachfront property and rent it out. And they want to go all around the coast. Gulf side, East Coast side, around Miami. They want to do everything. So they seem to be pretty well off people. Very eager to sell. And they're not eager to sell for anything less. They said, the price is the price right now. We make any changes, we will let you know. I says, just let us know when we put it in the system as you want us to change it. So they're moving some inventory this right now. They're happy with us. We're happy with them. They're going to be coming in, they said, probably every day to see what's going on in the afternoons. And great. Keep the case full. That's their responsibility for one. Stop the milk, my friends. We're not giving up on this. Stop the milk right here. All right? These coin shops, these pawn shops, please do the states a favor. Do your customers a favor. Stop the gosh darn melt today. Stop melting it down. Stop melting down our constitutional silver. This is our history. This is your history. Stop destroying our history. Coin shops, pawn shops. We know who you are. Stop it. Stop the melt today continues with Coin Shop Chris. Thank you, Pinbacks, for backing me up on this campaign. Thank you to a lot of you folks who are really on board with Stop the Melt campaign. Give that video a thumbs up. Let's get this video out. If you want to stop the melt, we gotta get these videos out. The like button helps. Thank you. Don't forget about the Pinbacks giveaway. Look, we got 5 ounces, over 5 ounces of collectible silver we're giving away on August 30th. One rule is you're going to be subscribed. 2 rules. Number 2, you must live in the United States. You got to watch the video. I'll post the link in the comment section below. Watch the video. Make sure you follow the rules for the comment section. We're going to be doing the winner on August 30th. That is on a Saturday. At the beginning of that, not this Saturday, the following Saturday, we'll be doing a giveaway winner. We're going to pick one winner right at the beginning of the video of the 90% Silver Market Watch. A week from Saturday. I wish everybody the best of luck. Let's grow the channel. Let's stop the melt. Trying to get to 7,700 subscribers by the end of the month. Help me out, friends. We're about 130 subscribers away. Put 130 in the comment section. Put Stop the Melt in the comment section. Let's get this video out there with more likes, more subscribers. Let's get it done. Let's help me get this message out. Thanks for watching. Crazy Coin Shop Chris is out. We'll see you tomorrow.